back with another episode of A Sampler Pod. As always, that's JJ, I'm Javi, and today we're going to talk a little bit more about the Bloodline Saga and what happened this past week in the Bloodline. All right, so interesting set of events. We had Jay finally challenging Roman for the championship. At least it seems like it. I don't know if, do you think Roman's going to accept? Because Roman hasn't accepted yet.
No, he hasn't accepted. I don't know. Maybe, probably at this point. It doesn't really matter. Like, you know what I mean? Like, the match doesn't, the title doesn't really matter. So, like.
Question, what is the most important thing?
Right now it's about beating Roman Reigns.
No.
No?
No.
What?
The most important thing in the Bloodline is the chili pepper necklace.
Oh.
Hey, I've been saying it for how long? It's the chili pepper necklace. That's the most important thing.
Like the scene on Friday, whenever the Solo was staring at the chili pepper necklace, it just reminded me of like Lord of the Rings. My precious, like looking at the chili pepper necklace and just like mesmerized.
Just there, like.
I'm just like,
me,
bro, why you
chili peppers?
Why are you tilting your head like this?
Like a dog, like a little dog, like.
Yeah, it's just like. Yeah. So, but, hey, man, that Bloodline segment, and to end the show, it literally was the top highest Smackdown ever in company history. And then on top of that, it was a sold out MSG, man. So, which is crazy.
It was a top TV show on TV, period.
Yeah.
So that's actually pretty good. For nowadays, that's really hard to pull off.
Whenever this guy is on, money just comes down, bro.
Well, yes, you can say that, but it's a set of events. People want to.
Well, yeah,
people love the drama, bro.
Yeah.
This is almost like the Kardashians, but the Bloodline.
And can we talk about his acting? Come on, man. This man is ready for Hollywood, bro. He shed a tear. He was dead ass crying.
Well, at least we know he's a better actor than Vin Diesel right off the bat. I'm Groot.
Yeah. No, definitely. Hey, Guardians of the Galaxy 3 was amazing. I even cried. Like, it was that good.
Hey, man, but I don't know who's worse, you or me. We're turning into Ric Flair here, bro. The older we get, it's like, look at that, it's so cute.
Hey, no.
No, don't say anything because I haven't seen it yet. I have not seen it yet.
It hits differently. You know what I mean? So yeah.
Okay. No, but I definitely want to see it. But anyways, going back to, because if not, we'll go on one of our long tangents there. But I liked that Roman did change a bit how he is. I know you've been wanting a more savage side of Roman, but I kind of like this version even more than just plain savage, because this is just manipulative, conniving, and savage at the same time.
Yeah.
He's strong but smart too. He's kind of like Grey Hulk, I guess. Yo. He's not stupid. Yeah, he ain't stupid. Yo. He's just like,
Like I was like, is he really gonna give him that, and he's just gonna walk away?
And he technically did.
And he
technically did.
Yeah. He played everybody, bro. And then the low blow that came out. Like, I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah.
So yeah, yo, the funniest, the funniest part about it was that Jimmy was just standing there like, what do I do? He pulled a J. He's just like, what do I do?
It's the only thing he needed to start doing.
He hit my brother. Okay, so like you know what I mean? Like, since you guys were all beefing, so you would think that Jimmy would attack him faster, but he was just standing there like, whose side do I go on? It kind of seemed like, you know what I mean?
Well, I mean, I think no matter what, because even Jay, with all of the shit they've been through, with all that stuff, Jay still had a little bit of compassion and respect for Roman. Because when he was like, okay, yeah, it's okay.
Yeah,
low blow.
But the way that Roman was talking to him, like Jay was like with his head down the whole time. Did you notice that?
Yeah, because no matter what, he technically, if we're going based on storyline, he is their tribal chief or whatever it is, and they're kind of there's probably still a little bit of doubt on what they should do in the end of the day.
Yeah,
not just kick him out like that. And Roman has helped elevate a bunch of other people, kind of like what John Cena said, that he has helped a lot of elevate a lot of these guys. Like for example, with especially Jay. I mean, Jay's a main event guy. We have Solo, which we'll talk about him in a little bit later. He's a guy. Jimmy came back after all of his issues, and he's a guy again. Paul Heyman obviously looks like $1 million, makes everybody look like $1 million. Yeah, and then Roman doing his thing, which honestly, I think the closest thing I've ever seen of somebody changing their character this drastically has to be The Rock. I don't know if I've ever seen anything like that before.
From the Legion of the Nation of Domination.
Well, the Nation of Domination he started being pretty good. Legion
I was gonna say Legion of Doom. No. But yeah, the Nation of Domination, and then he ended up expanding out to him by himself and all that stuff. So it was pretty crazy how his character developed.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. And Roman Reigns' character has developed. It's kind of like watching a movie. Like realistically, I know we talked our shit about, oh, we're tired of the movie and things like that. But I don't mind. I love the movie whenever there's no wrestling.
Exactly.
If there's wrestling, then it's like,
why are we doing this?
Wrestle? Can we just wrestle?
Like I said, it just seems like when they wrestle, it just seems like a cutscene.
Yeah.
After you beat the boss, okay, let's see what happens now. Like this actually made sense, and supposedly they were supposed to be 20 minutes long, and they ran like 40 something minutes, and nobody said shit because it was gold. It made money. I mean, it made money.
Like, why would you get rid of your cash cow? Let's put it like that.
I mean, the only bad thing is that means probably Karrion Kross's match was shorter. Crickets.
Wait, hold on.
No, but I think, but honestly, it was great. The other thing is that we saw Jimmy. They took him to the hospital or something. So I don't know what's going on. No, to a medical facility. Sorry.
Yeah, you can't say hospital.
Yeah, you can't.
It's illegal in WWE.
Yeah, and that was interesting. And then obviously Jay's left by himself. The only problem I have about that, and we were texting, you were like, oh, they're going to criticize Roman Reigns, and I'm like, no. Jay, because Jay looked naive in the whole thing. How are you after all of this stuff?
Wait, what you mean? Wait. Naive?
Yeah.
Sorry, whenever I hear naive,
yeah.
I think of something bad.
Yeah, he was naive. Like he let him no era listo. So he just let.
He wasn't smart.
He wasn't smart. Yeah, but he wasn't smart, but kind of like street smart to a certain extent, because somebody does that to you. They betray you. They beat the crap out of you so many times, and you're still gonna go back? Come on, man. That's like a Stockholm syndrome. Like you don't do that. Like that's weird. So that was my problem with him. It seems like Jay's just a hothead. Like he can't think straight. Like he just does not think straight. He just goes.
Well, realistically, that's whenever he cuts his best promos, whenever he's angry. Whenever he's super mad, he cuts his best promos. Other than that, it's just like, meh. Because, you could tell he was kind of like, not stuttering, but he didn't know what to say in certain moments whenever they were there. And, Jimmy had to kind of, help him out. Like, yo,
well, it may have been planned, too.
You know what I mean?
It may have been planned, too. You never know.
True.
You never know.
But, I don't know. It seems like the past couple of weeks has been like that. Especially after, at the end of everything, whenever he comes back and then whoops everybody's ass, and then Jay's just pacing in the ring, and he's like, yo, I'm about to get you, or whatever. And it's like...
Yeah, it's the same thing all over again. And that's the one thing that bothers me about it. It makes Jay look stupid. And that's my problem. Are you realistically?
And don't get me wrong, bro. I love him. I like Jay.
Yeah.
Out of Jay and Jimmy, I like Jay more.
He's been my favorite. He's been my favorite member of the Bloodline since the beginning of the Bloodline. Yeah. I like him, but when you look at it from another point of view, do you realistically beat Thanos by just pure force? You don't. You have to outsmart him. And that's the problem. It seems like Jay cannot outsmart him, and he's not stronger than him. So, 1 + 1 is 2.
So Jay is kind of like, let me see. Let me think about it.
He's Wolverine trying to go against Thanos.
No, because technically Wolverine could kill him.
Are you sure? I don't know, man. I don't think so, bro.
Bro, this
I think Wolverine.
they fought. They fought a couple times. But anyways,
my favorite's Wolverine.
Anyways.
By the way, but
anyways, I mean, like Wolverine technically killed the Hulk.
yeah,
Could, but my point is, Jey Uso is more like Ant-Man.
I'm not very familiar with Ant-Man.
Yeah. Let's just leave it at that. But like, he's getting there. He has potential to do what he can to beat the supervillain. However, unless he has help, unless he does more miraculous things, he won't do it. He can't do it. You know what I mean? And don't get me wrong, Ant-Man is dope. Like, you know what I mean? I like Ant-Man. He's hilarious and things like that, especially from the movies. But hey, like, Ant-Man ain't beating Thanos. Like, realistically.
No.
So,
you know how I think Jay could beat Roman Reigns. What kind of match they could have, and I know that Jay would win.
A thinking match.
No, a chairs match, a black folding metal chairs match.
Yo,
Because Roman will just stand in the middle of the ring. He'll be like, "Oh my God, what is this? Ah, bro,
what is this item? What is this item?
How many times has he been hit by a black steel chair?
Bro, I feel bad, man. Like,
Every time.
Bro.
It started with Seth, and it keeps on going. Now it's his family hitting him with the damn chair.
Yo,
What's up with that? What's up with that? Sammy hit him with the chair. You know, I don't know.
The chair is the easiest tool to hit somebody with, apparently.
It seems like it.
Now, I wanted to
bad,
ask you.
That's okay.
I wanted to ask you, what did you think of Roman Reigns' promo?
No, I think it was fantastic.
He said
honestly, it's one of his best performances. Not sure in terms of in the storyline it worked too, but just putting his performance in a vacuum, I mean, it was amazing. But the guy did an amazing job. I got to give him credit.
Whenever he said, "You hear that? They're not saying you." Like, I kind of lost it. But then on top of that, whenever he said, "I didn't need the bloodline needed me," realistically, in both, I know you're gonna bring up, but like, I know like the Usos got involved with plenty of his matches, blah blah blah. But like realistically, like whenever he was saying like I main evented WrestleMania, I didn't need the bloodline. The bloodline needed me in order for it to be who the bloodline is. Because realistically, you put the bloodline. Let's just say you put Solo, Jimmy, and Jay, and Roman is out on vacation or he was never part of the bloodline. Period. It wouldn't be the same. It will be like whenever Judgment Day started.
Well, it's like saying NWO without Hulk Hogan. I mean, yeah, Scott Hall and Nash were awesome, but you needed that third guy to be that leader, that the larger than life character, and that's fine. And I understand that point. Now, but on the same token, he needed the other two. Yeah, to have. It's kind of like I said before. You can't be a tribal chief without a tribe, and that's his tribe. So you can't lead without having anybody follow you. So that's the whole thing that they have, and it's more of a family conflict, which I think it's kind of I think it's very interesting, and I will say it now. If it's not the best, it's top 3 at the very least of all time in wrestling.
No, probably the best.
In the last 25 years, I haven't seen anything better. Than this, because it's not just about excellence. It's about doing it for so long and changing so much. And when we get tired of it, because I haven't told you, and I even said a couple of episodes, I'm like, just hurry up and finish this damn thing. But now there's another element. Now it's like every time you're like, wait a minute, and then
guess what? Sami Zayn is gonna come out next on Friday, and he's gonna be like, Jay, you should do this.
No,
and this is how you take out the tribal chief. He's already there.
When he couldn't do it himself. But yeah, but into interesting characters. What do you think about your boy Solo? Where do you think he stands? Because I think what they told him the other day, you should be the tribal chief. When the Usos told him that, I think he took it to heart. And Roman is scared crapless of Solo. You could tell that Roman knows that physically he can dominate one of the Usos, but he cannot dominate Solo. And that's what I think is that he's kind of that caged animal. He's the leader of that caged animal, but at some point, that tiger is going to eat the ringleader. Is going to eat the trainer when it gets.
You ready for my bold prediction? You know what? This ain't no prediction. This is a spoiler. What's going to happen is, right? What's going to happen is, whenever Solo decides on taking on the tribal chief mantle, I'm calling it like it's the Black Panther mantle. Okay, so he takes the tribal chief mantle. He's gonna betray Roman Reigns, obviously, and then the Usos are gonna think like, "Oh my God, he's on our side." Nah, bro. Solo's in it for himself. He's gonna whoop the Usos. He's gonna whoop Roman Reigns, and he's gonna be like, "I'm the tribal chief now. You guys listen to me." And then Paul Heyman is gonna go with Solo. Calling it right now.
Could be.
This was on July 11th, by the way, at 10:46 p.m. So mark it on the calendar.
I was just gonna go a little bit simpler. I don't think it's gonna be Cody. I hope not. I think Cody is just go do your thing, whatever. I think it would be kind of shoehorning in right now. I honestly think it's going to be Solo and Roman, WrestleMania 40, and
crazy.
And I think it could be great. You could have Jay against Roman now. He doesn't beat him. Then you have Jimmy against Roman in the Rumble, right? He doesn't beat him. Then last step is Solo, and Solo's the one that brings the family back in together.
And
that could work.
Or The Rock. Nah, The Rock ain't coming back.
Just randomly shows up. Hey.
Yeah.
Or Sami Zayn just beats him.
Nah, Sami Zayn gets a tribal tattoo, and then he's like, "I'm part of the family now. Welcome to the family, son."
No, he messes up. He gets a henna tattoo, and it's like, bro, it's the wrong one.
Bro,
what are you doing? Why?
That's interesting. I mean, that could work. Realistically, like, I would have liked Jimmy versus Roman at Money in the Bank. And then have Jay versus Roman at SummerSlam. I mean, like, we've been calling the SummerSlam. We've been calling the SummerSlam match for like 9 months now, and like it's crazy how now it's becoming part of it. And then everybody wants to hop on the bandwagon train. It's like, no, bro, stay in your lane. We said it first. We said it from the very beginning.
Go back and watch.
Beginning. You guys were telling us that we were going to be wrong. Nah. Look at you now. Stupid. You just made the list. But yeah. I think it's going to be interesting. I don't see Jey Uso winning, realistically. Like, I don't see it.
It's not going to happen. I don't think it's going to happen. Would I love for it to happen? Yes.
Yeah.
But it's not going to happen. I mean, it's not. Yeah. It's one of those things. I think we already got that moment. When he pinned him, that was his WrestleMania moment.
Yeah,
was pinning Roman. Now he doesn't have to, because in the end of the day, he could always tell them, "Hey, I already beat you. I already pinned you. No matter what Roman says, he pinned him in the middle of the ring. Period. So he's got that on him. Regardless, he pinned him.
Yeah.
So
I think The Rock is coming back.
No, I don't think so. I think The Rock's gonna hide for a little bit. Like I said before, he's been just
how much hiding does he have to do? My man's been going for like 6 years, bro.
I'm saying in terms of just in the public eye, he hasn't done like any new movies or anything like that. I think he's just waiting for stuff to cool down and not show up anywhere, then come out with a big movie eventually at some point. Which should probably be Hobbs and Shaw too with Roman. What was Roman's
I don't know, the cousin. He was the cousin.
Yeah. Hobbs, Shaw.
Wait, no, I think he said his name was Joe.
Wow, bruh.
I'm over to look it up.
The worst, the worst possible.
Roman Reigns.
Last name Smith. First name Joe. Last name Smith.
Let me see. I have to find it. I have to see what it is.
Terrible.
Do they even have his picture of the cast?
Oh no, better IMDb. Go to IMDb.
That's
yeah, you should be able to find it there.
Fast and Furious. Keep talking.
But anyways, yeah. So honestly, I really want to see Solo against Roman 1-on-1 at WrestleMania. I think after these, and at that point it'll be what 3 years and a half or 3 years and 3/4, almost 4.
Yeah, almost 4.
I think.
Oh, his name was Mateo.
Cool. Orange Cassidy, thumbs up. But it should have been better. Joe would have been better. That would have been better. I retract what I said.
You're good. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, but like I was saying, I think this story deserves. They've more than earned the right to finish this story within the family. I don't think anybody else should be involved. I don't think it should be Brock Lesnar. I don't think it should be Cody Rhodes. I don't think it should be Damian Priest that has the Money in the Bank. I don't think it should be LA Knight. None of these guys. Oh, damn, I forgot. But I don't think it should be anybody else. I think they've put in the work. They've made the company tons of money. They've helped sell out, countless arenas. They've taken shows that are not that important and they've made them into extremely important shows.
Like the Bloodline reminds me of like Bad Bunny's career. I'm joking. I just had to throw that.
At least they have talent, but that's okay. It takes talent to be the Bloodline. But anyways, yeah. So that's my take on it. That's my take on it. I honestly forget about if it is box office or not. I don't care. I want it to be Solo against Roman Reigns. Guess what? Roman Reigns against Solo. It'll be one of the biggest WrestleManias ever. I don't care. I don't care why. We've seen other. The Miz was The Miz was against John Cena in one of the WrestleMania main event. You're gonna tell me that Roman Reigns cannot carry Solo? Come on, man.
Come on, yes, of course.
Which Solo's better than The Miz, and arguably Roman Reigns is better than Cena. So you can't really you can't really say that no. And in terms of bigger star, yeah, John Cena right now, yeah, he technically is a bigger star, but he's been around in the game for longer and he's doing other things. But in terms of wrestling, his career, he's getting into that Mount Rushmore category. If you chop off like the first 8 years of his career, if you just select the Bloodline part, kind of like if you were doing with with Stone Cold. Yeah, but look at Stone Cold.
Even so, like even in his 8-year career, in his first 8 years or whatever, the man did hold the Universal title, the WWE champion, the US champion, and the tag team champion. That man is a Grand Slam.
Yeah, but those championships.
It's still added to the resume.
When you have a baby face, and in every single main event that he's in, they boo him out of the building. I really wouldn't consider that an L. I consider that an L, not a win. Because in the end of the day, it was just the company doing a Cody Rhodes. What you hate about Cody Rhodes, they did the same thing for Roman Reigns for around 8 years, and that's why he was good. He was cool. I liked him, and we knew he had potential. But it's like, make him a bad guy. No.
He needs to
make
be
him a bad
heel.
guy. No. Make him a bad guy. No.
He needs to be a heel. I said it so many times.
He's a natural heel.
He's a natural heel. Like,
I mean, look at the guy. He looks like a heel.
He looks like a badass. That's all it is.
Yes, and he can play the part. He can do everything. But
he's such a heel that he creased some retro Jordan 1s, bro. Didn't even care. He said, "Yo, I got 5 pairs at the crib, man. Who cares about these?"
He's probably got more than 5. Definitely, he's got 5 at the hotel room, probably.
Yeah. But anyway,
his shoe game's clean. His shoe game's super clean.
Definitely. Tribal Chief. Oh, by the way, somebody today I had one of my other Roman Reigns shirts, and then somebody today at the supermarket recognized the shirt, and he's like, "You're a Roman Reigns fan?" I'm like, "Yes, I acknowledge the tribal chief." But anyways, man, that will be it for tonight. We'll leave you guys with this. Hit the like, hit the subscribe, hey, and then follow us on Threads also and Instagram. All right.
Yeah, soon we're gonna have the anniversary live stream.
Oh yeah,
Peace.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, soon.